If the increasing prices of big bikes have one positive spin-off, it is the fact that it forces us to take a closer look at smaller bikes. And the reality is that there are several very good ones on the market. This is one of them, the Ktm Rc390. In 2017, KTM updated the original RC with a slipper clutch, ride-by-wire belly pan and, well, not much else. But that might not be a bad thing, because in its original guise the plucky Austrian already offered sufficient power to make it really fun to ride, but not so much that it would intimidate first-time riders, which are its major target audience. Sadly, the RC didn't inherit the new TFT dashboard from its sibling, the 390 Duke. That said, the dash, while looking a tad dated, offers just about as much information as you would expect, including fuel consumption, tank range, gear position, and a lot more. If I had to criticize the panel, it would be for having a tiny bar graph rev counter, which can be really difficult to see under certain conditions. What KTM did with the update is to take a really good base and make it safer and less intimidating without losing the fun factor. And the numbers back up our subjective impression. With 33 kilowatts at 9,500 revs, in a frame that weighs only 154 kilograms, this bike actually offers the best power to weight ratio in the sub 500cc category. Another boon for potential commuters is the fact that it sips fuel with admirable frugality. KTM claims 25 kilometers per litre, but that's offset by the fact that the bike has unfortunately a very small fuel tank, around 10 litres, which gives it a range of just under 200 kilometers. The economy, coupled with the bike's ability to keep to the national speed limit up anything short of an actual mineshaft, makes the RC a commuter bike par excellence. The RC390 is a great starter sports bike. It offers all of the feel of a bigger sports bike, without the power that might intimidate a lesser experienced rider. And that is a great way to start in the world of sports bikes. But as much as the RC390 might be a pocket sports bike, it also makes for a great commuter. It is narrow enough to slice through traffic like the proverbial hot knife, and it's nimble enough to weave in and out of gaps like a bobbin on acid. The seating position is ever so slightly forward canted, but not so much that it will leave you with aching wrists in heavy traffic. For a small capacity engine, the gearing is surprisingly tall, but the bike has a flat enough torque curve that it pulls strongly from around 4,500 revs in top gear, or any other well-known motoring program out there. In practice, this means fewer gear changes, but if you want to shift a lot just for the hell of it, don't worry, because the clutch action is light enough that you can actually operate it with a single finger. The RC is manufactured by Bajaj in India for KTM, but the Austrian company keeps a watchful eye by inspecting every bike before it hits the showroom floor. With Bajaj's own products having proven their reliability, this should be no cause for concern, particularly in view of the fact that BMW's 310 models are also made in India. The upside of this is the fact that the little KTM comes in at a very competitive price, roughly in the middle of the sub 500cc category. The bottom line is that if you're looking for a commuter bike that will save you money, the RC390 is right on the mark. And it won't embarrass you either, whether on the road, in the parking lot at work, or outside your favorite shopping mall. KTM has definitely hit a sweet spot with this bike.